What's going on, everybody? What's going on? You know who this is. NFC South versus the NFL. I'm Mike Ricks, your Carolina Panthers representative. We about to talk about this game of the week with my co-host. Shout out yourself, man.
You already know what it is, man. It's your boy DJ, Tampa Bay Buccaneers representative, and also leading the division of the NFC South. But we ain't going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about this game of the week in the division against the Carolina Panthers. And the newly beaten New Orleans Saints. You know what I'm saying? You had to throw that out there. And Mike, this your team?
Yeah, man.
You saw what they did against us, which was nothing, like I said. Mike.
Yes, sir.
What does matchup look like coming to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte? What's up, man?
Ooh, Bank of America Stadium is going to be rocking. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. It's probably going to be 50-50. Panther fans ain't. They're going to be in there rocking. It's going to be lit. But this is the game of the week of the NFC South, man. It's so important, this game here. 3 games straight divisional matchups against the New Orleans Saints. We are the Carolina Panthers, who are 0-2 right now. But guess what? If we can come out and get this dub in this game here, then we will be the second place team in the NFL. I mean, in the NFC South. That's why it's so important. Because if the Saints lose this game, then they drop. Because that's 2 divisional losses right now, DJ. Look, it's important.
Damn. You can tell you, I ain't. Damn,
look,
boy.
Look. I'm not doing that because right now we over. All right, we don't have a dub. But this matchup in Bank of America Stadium, we played against Jameis Winston last year, week 2, and he was a turnover machine. So can we expect the same thing? Because the Carolina Panthers played Jameis Winston extremely well. If you go back to his history, he's a 4-6 is his record as a starter. He's thrown 9 touchdowns to 16 interceptions against the Carolina Panthers. That's why we call him Santa Jameis. If they want to be successful, they might have to start off and try to run the ball. You know, we're averaging 160 yards giving up against the rush. However, Alvin Kamara is that dude, but he is not the Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt tandem. So don't think you're going to be able to put 200 on us. It is not going to happen. The Saints, man, the Saints. DJ, we can continue to go on about it. I want to get your insight. I just personally believe it's going to come down to the trenches. Both of these offenses have not played well. All right, they're one of the bottom tier offenses in the NFL. Jameis Winston is rated 30th in QBR ranking as a quarterback. Baker Mayfield's rated 32nd. All right, so both of these quarterbacks have been playing piss poor to start this season. So who's going to give it out? These are 2 former number 1 draft picks. Who's going to have the better edge? Is it going to be Baker Mayfield? Is it going to be Jameis Winston? Of course, you know where I want to lean. I want to lean more towards Baker Mayfield. But the coaching, can we trust it, DJ? Can we trust the coaching in Carolina to get the dub? I know they haven't done well either. Their offense they had 1 quarter so far. At least Baker's given us 3. They've had 1 quarter so far on offense. I don't know, man. I can go on and on and on. You know, I love this matchup, man. The Saints, I can't stand them, man. I want this dub so bad. But I'm going to give you the floor, man. I can piggyback off what you say.
I warned you, you Saints fans. I warned you. I went on 2 shows and warned y'all. Pump your brakes. And my co-host, Mike, has already started to pump his brakes. You can hear it in his voice. He's excited because both of these teams, we still don't know what the hell either one of these teams are. The newly found, which Saints fans completely continue to not want to admit, the newly Dennis Allen backed Saints are not the Sean Payton led Saints. Okay. All I gotta say is that if y'all thought it going from 17 years of Sean Payton leadership to Dennis Allen, because Sean Payton now NBC, I got just one thing to say to y'all.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
If you ain't hear that, congratulations, you did definitely play yourself. And I need to just turn the page on that. But with this matchup, man, you said it all, dog. I mean, is it going to be Jameis Winston, Santa Winston? What do you call it? Santa Jameis.
Yeah, Santa Jameis.
Is it going to be Baker Mayfield that many Carolina Panther fans thought they were getting? Or is this going to be block football, Baker Mayfield, drop back in the pocket? You're hoping for the Baker Mayfield that many of y'all believe y'all were going to get. And I think for y'all to do that, I need to copy what the Atlanta Falcons did week 1. Okay, move the pocket. Get Baker outside of the damn pocket. Run RPOs with C-Mac. You know what I'm saying? Give that option. Make them think that defensive line that's looking a little older, in a secondary, which once again I told you without CD Deuce, Marcus Williams, and Paulson Adebo, even he's not been there. He might be coming back, but he ain't gonna just come on, just be good. And Malcolm Jenkins, a completely different secondary. Completely with Tyrann Mathieu and Marcus May and Bradley Roby back there. Not the same dog. You still got Marshawn Lattimore. Well, I hope your head hurt. I hope your head feel better after last week with Mike Evans did to your ass. But anyway, I will continue. It's a matchup that I don't know what it's really going to look like, Mike. You laid it out perfectly. Again, the Saints, they play up like 5 levels above themselves when they play the Buccaneers, even though they don't like to call us a rivalry. But every time I get excited to play us. Probably not going forward. It's going to be a different thing. But that's not my video to speak about that. I know I'm doing a little bit on New Orleans Saints, but hey, this team, like he said, has not looked relatively well outside of one quarter, right? I mean, you'll say a quarter and a half, half a third quarter. It's starting to turn a little bit for them. We need to see more, you know. Mike.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what to say about this matchup, man. You give me basically what you feeling from it. There's 2 different things with both of y'all that I'm not 100% sure what's going to come out.
Yeah, I think the continuity and the chemistry and the communication in the Carolina Panthers secondary is going to play a huge factor, or a bigger factor, I should say, than what the New Orleans Saints have. I know they have Jameis Winston. He can sling that ball. But these are guys that he doesn't know either.
Chemistry with wide receivers.
That's what I'm saying. So if they aren't going to be able to run the football and get to the quarterback, then they're going to be in some serious trouble. And this is why I'm making a bold prediction and saying this will be Baker Mayfield's best game with the Carolina Panthers. And the reason why I say that is because their chemistry and communication in the secondary just isn't there yet. Paulson Adebo, even if he does play, this is his first game so far this season. Honey Badger missed a lot of the offseason and come in late, and he hasn't really flashed or shown up at all outside of being ran over by Cordero Patterson and Leonard Fournette. We got C-Mac. Let's see if he do the same thing. Marcus May has played great, in my opinion, in the run defense. I think he's played really well. Is he covering a lot? No, not that great. And Marshawn Lattimore, he's had matchups against more favorable matchups for him. He goes really good with those bigger receivers like a Drake London or Mike Evans. I'm not saying and Kyle Pitts, those type of things. He has to go against a DJ Moore now. Somebody that's more on his level, that's shiftier, that's physical, that was a former running back, all those type of things. So that's going to present some challenges for him. And then we got Robbie Anderson, who's already having a good relationship, as you see, the best rapport with Baker Mayfield right now. Going against who? Paulson Adebo, PJ Williams, whoever they're going to have over there. And I think that could be a problem. You roll Baker out. You hit it on the nail. We need to do run, pass option, hit it down their throat, keep running, because the New Orleans Saints right now are averaging or allowing 137 yards on the ground. Do the run game whenever you can get it, Baker. If it's not there, take off and get whatever you can get. And just do those drag crossings and trying to hit and dink and dunk. And then when you get your shots, just take it. That's how you can beat this football team. I just personally believe that our offense has shown more promise than theirs. It really has. And that's not saying much because we haven't showed much. But I do trust our secondary and their communication a little better than theirs. And we've gotten more pressure. So we're going to see how this thing plays out.
That's fair. That's fair. I was going back and forth with you saying everything that you just said, but with this matchup, I gotta go with the New Orleans Saints, unfortunately. And the only reason why I say that is because I don't trust your coaching staff. We laid out what needs to be done with this team. If the Carolina Panthers come out here and I think close to mirror what the Atlanta Falcons did to the New Orleans Saints, Carolina Panthers win this game. But you're asking me to do what I did week one and trust your coaching staff to do the right thing. I can't do it. I can't. Until they show me different and I can start to believe the stuff that you're clearly putting out there that is very true. I can't do it. I'm taking New Orleans Saints to this matchup. Alvin Kamara coming back. I don't know how good those ribs are. You know, like I said, Jameis could turn around and do what he done against the Carolina Panthers very easily, which even with the game plan will screw the whole thing up. He's already had that bad matchup against us. He's probably going to tailor it back this week. I see a lot of Mark Ingram. I know he's had the fumbleitis. You know, I see a lot of run here. He's going to drop it off. And hey, Saints fans, I told y'all wide receiver core is not like that. So relax. Let them come together because they ain't shit right now. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I am going to trust enough to say that New Orleans Saints should do enough to win this matchup if Matt Rule does Matt Rule things.
Yeah. And you're right, man. Second place is on the line here. I trust my players. I trust them to go out here and give it everything they got. I will say this, and I'm going to continue to say this because I haven't seen it. Matt Rule has not lost his locker room. And until he loses the locker room, then it's going to be hard for me to believe that this team can't come out and perform because on paper we have the talent. However, DJ just said something that I have to go with as well. I made an emotional pick with the New York Giants last week. I initially picked the Giants because I said the week before I'm not picking the Carolina Panthers as long as Matt Rule is the head coach until we get a victory. And I didn't stick to my guns last week. So this week, everything we just laid out, we've been laying out every single week on how to win these football games. And it seems like the Carolina Panthers coaching staff just seemed to find a way to F it up. Will it continue with second place in the division on the line? I pray to God it doesn't. But if I'm making my pick logically, New Orleans Saints come out victorious. They 2-1 and we're 0-3. That sucks, y'all. That sucks.
Let us know how y'all feel. You see my boy Mike, I'm going to give him a second because I know he about to curse on this one. So like, subscribe, share. Let us know how y'all feel about this matchup. Who's going to win it? Carolina, New Orleans, man. That's all I got, man. You better.
I'm all right. Keep pounding. Keep pounding. We need this. We get this one. We get this one. We second in the division, y'all. And it's hope because we know what we got in Arizona. Anyway, man, I'm sorry, y'all. Much love, like DJ said. We out. Thank y'all.